It's Gematria with the Gematria, another video here. I made a couple of videos, I think 3 videos a few months ago. I was interested in decoding. I got a little bit disheartened, I suppose, when I tried to share my links to my channel and the truth community. None of the links would work, and I think I was dealing with maybe a little bit of negativity and guilt. Maybe perhaps I was a little worried I was wrong about some of these stories and being disrespectful to the families, but I'm here again making a video, and I felt I had to make a video. This story here is just really interesting. So basically, an Australian woman has won $1 million Australian just for getting vaccinated against COVID-19. There's been a lot of COVID vaccine lotteries in America, and some of the numbers there, some of the gematria is quite weird, and I think here this is a very weird one, so let's check it out. So first of all, her name is Joanne Zhu. I believe that's how you pronounce it. No, it's Joanne Zhu, sorry, it's with a J, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and here she is. She's Chinese. Now first of all, that's somewhat interesting, the fact that a Chinese person has won the COVID lottery in Australia, coronavirus originating in Australia. But fair enough, there's a lot of Chinese people in Australia. But it's interesting, and some people would say a form of mockery. But let's decode it. So her name is Joanne, her first name. Joanne equals 31, and what's interesting about the number 31 is more than $4.1 million worth of prizes have been handed out to more than 3,100 lucky Australians. So 31, 3,100, a small little match there. And in terms of a 41, here she is a student. Student equals 41. $4.1 million worth of prizes have been handed out so far. Nothing too big so far, but what's interesting is this picture here was credited to 7 News. It was also credited to 9 News. So I'm not really sure about that, but if we check out 9 News, it's also a 41. And now her full name, this is where it gets a bit more interesting. Her full name is Joanne Zhu. It equals 42 in full reduction. We all know vaccine equals 42 as well. She lives in Sydney. Sydney equals 70, just like coronavirus. And Sydney is in New South Wales. New South Wales is abbreviated NSW. NSW 56, COVID vaccine 56, COVID vaccine of course 56 and 70, just like coronavirus is 56 and 70. And if we look again at Sydney, actually, Sydney equals 25, like NSW, New South Wales. So another little match there. Another thing here, the $1 million Vax website crashed when, the lottery launched in early October. So, October in reverse English Sumerian equals 666, like vaccination, like mandatory. The reason why I feel mandatory could be relevant here is because in Australia, Victoria has basically a vaccine mandate. You pretty much have to get vaccinated over there. They're being a bit crazy with it. I might make a little video on Victoria if I get time, but here we go. Victoria equals 56 as well, so like coronavirus, COVID vaccine. Here's the interesting one, in my opinion. Her check is dated 5th of November 2021, and if you're watching this video, you probably know about the 5th of November. It's a big date for the Jesuits, Guy Fawkes, very closely associated with the Jesuits, and interestingly enough, November 5th is the day leaving 56 days in the year, and that's kind of wild. She gets her check on the day leaving 56 days in the year. It's just a small story, but I saw it on my YouTube when I was just browsing through YouTube. I got linked to it by Sky News, so obviously the media is wanting people to see this, but I just find the whole thing quite weird here. If we go to the top, 7th of November is when it was published in Australia. Over here, sorry, in the UK, both stories 7th of November, right? And now if we check out November 7th, if you write it like that, it equals 70. And it also, like coronavirus, COVID vaccine, and it also equals 187, like Society of Jesus, which also equals 56. So a pretty weird, just a weird story. A lot of coincidences there, kind of like a perfect ritual, if you must. But yeah, I don't know. We live in a weird world. I won't be shocked if these things are happening, even at this kind of level. The girl is telling people basically, go get vaccinated, go get vaccinated. I don't know if I've got anything about that here. Yeah, Miss Zhu, 25, pleaded with Australians to get the jab so all borders can reopen. So there it is, I suppose. Oh, there was something else actually. I haven't put it down, but if you check, more than 2.74 million Australians entered $1 million vax lottery, and coronavirus vaccine equals 274, and you can check that yourself. So that's an interesting one there as well. But I'm going to leave it at that. I might make some more videos. Unfortunately, I don't have a very good setup here. My mic is terrible, and yeah, just putting the effort in. Kind of, it can be a difficult thing for me mentally in a way. But I might continue to make videos. We'll see what stories pop up. I'm sure there'll be some soon. But yeah, thank you for checking the video, and I might see you again. Peace.